Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, it's Del, and I'm back again today with episode 33 of the Book of Unwritten Tales. In the last episode, we met the fancy paladin and we met the Rainmaker up in the teepee. He was quite fantastic, I'm a big fan of the Rainmaker. Now we've got to go and try and rescue Wilbur. Let's go to the orc camp. That's a scary looking orc camp. Wow. Should have probably expected something like this. Go out into the wide world is the option there. Let's look at the rubbish heap. Some fantastic music going on though.
If that garbage pile grows just a few more meters, the orcs might as well forget the gate. Any attacker will just be able to use it to climb over the wall.
Is that like a symbol, for, like an indication for me to do that? I don't know. Let's look at this device. What is it?
Some kind of juice press, I'd say. You put the grapes or whatever in at the top, and the juice runs out the bottom.
Okay, we don't have any juice, unfortunately. Use the press.
Hey, it still works even. Maybe it's just the green-skinned guys who weren't able to work it.
Yeah. I've just noticed there is that in the background. I think that's Matrorga's castle, probably. Alright, look at the boards. Can I take a board?
The boards must have been out in the rain for a long time. They're rotten and covered in mold.
Can I have a mouldy board? Yay! Fantastic, some mouldy boards. What could we use to press? Can we press a mushroom? Press some paint? No, I'm just making sure that I'm not missing out on anything here. Red powder? No. Indian ink? No. Okay, there's not going to be anything else. The bellows with the glue? No, we still need a patch for those. Okay, we still can't. That's just mixing the paint. Paint the mushrooms yellow, but it won't let me do that. Mix the ink with the paint. No, doesn't let me do that. Okay, let's look at the flowers. Can I take a flower?
The flowers seem to be doing well in the garbage. They're in full bloom.
Can I have one?
The blooms are...
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that, but sure, I can have a few.
Great. Now I've got blue fingers.
Okay, blue blossoms. Can they be used for anything? It doesn't look like it. Typical. Let's go through the orc door.
I don't think so somehow, but we should give it a try.
Yeah. No, okay. Oh, hello.
What do you think you're doing there, worm?
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm, storming your camp?
Nice try.
Who are you?
I am the great Gorak, chief of the Bloodside Orcs.
What have you done with Wilbur?
What have you done with little Wilbur?
What's a little Wilbur?
He's a gnome, and my friend.
Oh, him. Since when did people start naming their gnomes? What's the world coming to? He walked into our trap earlier. Stupid little beggar.
Yeah.
Is he alright?
But he's my stupid little beggar.
I damn well hope so. What would anyone want with a damaged gnome?
I want Wilbur back.
I want Wilbur back, right now.
We caught him, so he belongs to us now. Get yourself a new one.
Get yourself a new one.
I'm responsible for him.
Your problem. He's the main prize in our warrior contest.
Oh, good grief.
So he stays here with us.
What's a warrior? Probably a contest between warriors.
What is a warrior contest exactly?
It determines who is the most powerful warrior. Two opponents go head-to-head in a series of brutal tests. The winner is bestowed with great honor and receives a prize.
And Wilbur's nothing more than a prize to you?
No, the prize is a bottle of fire whiskey. The gnome's just a bonus.
Wow, okay.
So, can anyone take part in the warrior contest?
I've got to win the warrior
We
contest.
fear no one. We'll take on anyone in a warrior contest.
Well, that's fine. Then let me in. I want to take part.
I said it's a warrior contest. Someone like you taking part would be a complete waste of time.
I'm dangerous.
I may not look all that dangerous, but sometimes the less obvious guys are the most dangerous.
Yeah.
Right.
Really?
You don't look dangerous.
Oh, the shaman. Or the paladin? I'm from environmental health and I've got a few questions about this rubbish heap.
I'm from the environment office. You do know that you can't just go chucking your rubbish all over the landscape here. Open the gates, please. I need to check your garbage cans.
Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? How can anyone blather such rubbish?
I don't know either. It's like I can ask different questions, but every time I select the most stupid one.
Yeah, it seems that way. But if I find myself a warrior, can he take part in the contest on my behalf?
Taken. I'll go find a warrior in all this wasteland. Then can he take part in your contest?
If he's a real challenge, why not? But not any old piece of rubbish. He has to be a great warrior.
I know where this is going.
Okay, why do you orcs always have to cause trouble?
Why do you guys always make trouble? You kidnap harmless gnomes and then attack the free world for no reason at all.
That wasn't an attack. It was an anticipated defense of the homeland in enemy territory. And anyway, what else are we supposed to do? We have the biggest army in the world. No one else invests as much gold in the military as we do. It would be madness to invest all that gold and then never wage war.
That's downright irresponsible.
I agree.
We couldn't anticipate that the damn war would take forever.
And now you're stuck in it up to your ears, as is the Alliance.
That's all propaganda. There are thousands of war-hungry, well-equipped and motivated warriors here in the camp, waiting for deployment.
Oh, yeah? I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Wait.
Alrighty. Sure. Let's go back into the wide world and find ourselves a warrior. Again, presuming it's either him or the shaman. Let's speak to him and see if it's him. I'm presuming it's more likely to be him than the shaman, unfortunately for ourselves.
Hello, princess. Yes?
I'm looking for a warrior to represent me in an orc contest.
Right? Yes? Paladins know about hammers, swords, and armor, right? Yes? Well, you know anyone who's a bit handy with such things? A warrior, perhaps?
I'm very sorry, I don't have anything to do with such barbarians.
Typical.
Have to go. Man stuff to do.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
Ha ha. We can't walk in that direction. We can't walk in that direction. None of the guys in there are warriors, so I'm hoping it's this geezer. Come on, Minotaur, mate.
Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
Big summer blowout.
You'll definitely have some smart idea for how I can get into that orc camp out there. Physically, I mean, not spiritually or whatever.
Yep, just take a big whiff of that.
Thanks for your help. I need to go outside. Something not quite right about the air in here.
Really?
Good luck on your...
Nothing?
Smoking buffaloes are not to be disturbed.
Oh, well, that did a lot of good for us. What on earth? We've got so much stuff. What on earth? Let's do that. Crush the blue bottoms into the mortar.
Let's see.
See if that does anything. Well, do something. We'll probably get blue dust now. Got blue, red, yellow.
The blossoms have been pulverized, and what's left is a good blue paste.
Oh, we can make green paste. Blue paint. Yellow paint.
Yellow and blue make
Green.
green.
Hooray, I know my basic colours. Green paint. Green and yellow do nothing. Mix the...
As long as the red...
No, okay. Green and... Paint green spots onto the mushrooms.
Why should I paint the mushrooms?
I presume we've got to... I presume these aren't edible, and we've got to make them seem edible to someone.
Why should I paint the mushrooms?
But I just need a reason to do it.
Smoking
Okay, so we can't speak to him again. Let's leave again, then. Doing pirouettes on his feet there. Alright, map. No, not mushrooms. Not mushrooms. Map. Yeah, that's the only place we can travel to right now. None of those places are clickable. Back into the crypt, it looks like, then. Okay, talk to Gulliver. Mechanical monstrosity, chief zombie. Okay, Gulliver. Do you have anything for me?
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
Ah, the living one. Yes, that's right. I am very much living.
Apparently the orcs have made Wilbur a prize in a warrior contest. Do you happen to know any warriors?
A warrior who would compete against an orc in a warrior contest?
Correct.
And who lives nearby?
Yes.
And, if it's also possible, he shouldn't charge for his services.
Aha.
Probably not.
So someone like that, you won't find him around here?
Most probably not.
Bummer.
If I don't find a warrior who can extract Wilbur out of there, then at least I've done my best. It will have been God's will.
You could compete in the contest yourself.
Tried that, didn't
Do I
work.
look like a warrior? Should I go and get myself some weights and pump myself up in time for this afternoon?
Better than nothing.
In my experience, there are two ways to become a dreaded warrior. The first way is the virtuous path of trial. You must gain experience in countless battles, work on your technique, and improve upon all of your skills.
That's not really
The
realistic.
essence of fighting better than anyone else. You must never give up. Every detail must be important to you. Then, after a long and agonizing period of humiliation and defeat, you'll become a reasonable warrior.
And the other way?
You need invincible kit. If your weapons and armor...
More ingredient fetching.
It doesn't matter if you're a useless warrior. Your kit does the work for you.
That might be just the thing for me. I'll get myself some invincible kit, save the little guy, and become the hero of the hour.
So, how do I do
I
it?
think there may be a legendary warrior set somewhere near here.
What makes you think that?
Oh, just an idea.
The fact that you mentioned it?
There is a powerful and famous set close by. But how did you know?
Does it maybe consist of several components that are distributed around this area? And there's a whole series of rip-your-hair-out, tedious tasks to complete to get each part?
Probably.
Indeed. They are the helmet, the shield, and the sword of power. But how?
But how?
Well then, what do I have to do for you to help me?
Well, you...
Well, your head's outside.
My body.
What's missing?
Well, I need a lung,
And?
a heart.
And the third thing?
Everything needs to be powered up. A bolt of lightning that will breathe life back into my body.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If you help me, I'll tell you where the sword of power is kept. And perhaps the others know where the helmet and shield are.
I'll put money on that.
You're not much fun, are you?
Right, okay. Where am I supposed to get a heart from?
So, where am I going to get a heart from around here?
You could give me yours.
No.
Great idea.
You're alright, mate.
I'm just trying to help.
That's not much help. What about a lung?
So, what's a lung supposed to be doing in a machine?
What do you think? It supplies the body with oxygen.
Shouldn't need oxygen, it's a
What do you need
machine.
oxygen for?
Energy is produced from sugar in the mitochondria, the cell's power stations, with the help of oxygen. The vital organs need this energy, particularly the brain.
You're a skull. You haven't got a brain. You exist totally without blood, oxygen, sugar, and all that other stuff.
In my construction manual, it clearly states that a human cannot live without lungs.
You mean the cornflakes pack with the kids' special? You and your body, 5 ways to proper nutrition.
Oh, I think I remember that one from the cornflakes.
I've only got one chance, and I want to get it right. So bring me a lung.
Alright.
I've got to get going. Breathe, feel my heartbeat, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Don't let me stop you.
Let's see if these guys know any
boss.
more.
Ah, the living one.
Yes, you say that as well as Gulliver.
The orcs have made my friend a prize in one of their stupid warrior contests. You don't happen to know any warriors, do you?
I don't know anything about fighting. I used to be a juggler, a harlot. Ask Gulliver, he's well travelled.
Okay, can I just have the sword out of your body?
Do you know anything about a warrior set that's supposed to be hidden near here?
Yes, I do. It belonged to a travelling knight who died near here about a year ago. And I also know who has his helmet.
Fantastic.
Who? And I should tell you, of all people, you deceived your friends. Maybe you want to take off with the helmet?
I want to get Wilbur back.
I want to free Wilbur.
Huh, you've probably never done anything selfless in your life.
But now I'm going to do something.
Prove to me that you can be selfless. Make
Oh,
the
for
paladin
God's
forgive you,
sake.
so that this pillory disappears.
But that wouldn't be very selfless of me. I'd only be helping you so that you'd help me.
I'd be prepared to ignore that. After all, this is about character building.
Oh, yeah, the Paladin's probably never going to forgive
I had
you.
a word with the Paladin, and it looks like he's never going to forgive you.
I didn't expect it to be easy.
Honestly, me neither. What should I do?
Come up with something. I have to hear him say, "I forgive you." Only then will the pillory open.
Okay.
I better get going.
Do we have to trick him into saying that somehow?
Take care, and remember, we...
Yeah, you said that last time. Let's go speak to the woman. Hello, jilted maiden.
Well, how you doing?
Not very well by the sounds of things.
While you were doing all this mourning, did maybe a warrior set come your way?
A what?
You know, sword, shield, helmet.
Look, I'm wandering through.
A shield.
Do you know where it is?
My Maximilian had a shield as well.
Oh, crying out loud.
Shiny one, decorated with feathers over.
Hello? Let's stick with the subject. Where's the shield?
Why should I help you? You are uncouth and brutal. You are always poking fun at my suffering.
Because then I can get the shaman to come and help you.
No.
As long as I am suffering, no one else may be happy.
Well, that's selfish.
And your misery will only end when you receive a message from your intended?
That is so.
Okay.
As much as I'd love to spend more time with you, I have to get going.
Yeah. Okay, let's skip her wailing. Enter the front part of the crypt and head back outside. Got a lot more fetch questing to do then by the looks of things. We've got a lot of paint. We've got a lot of ingredients. But I'm not sure what we do with any of them. And we're going to have to wait until the next episode to find out what we do with them. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to see the rest of the episodes in this series. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye for now. You play as Esteban, a stressed out bull with a lot of creativity flowing through his bones. Your objective is to help Esteban to create beautiful art by steering him through a collage world of various schoolcraft textures to collect as many craft materials as possible. However, every time you steer him, Esteban becomes a little more stressed out, and if you steer him too much, he'll lose all the craft pieces he's collected. You can reduce the stress by taking out Esteban's anger on poor unsuspecting walls by bouncing into them, which also raises his speed. Barraging into helpless denizens.